Hi, this is Chris here to talk to you about the various methods you can use to weigh your ingredients. Weighing your ingredients properly is a key step in producing accurately dosed gummies. The great thing about working with our Melt-to-Make bases is that you have less ingredients to weigh, which in turn greatly reduces the risk of human error and lost batches. The first step in weighing your ingredients is to make sure you have the correct equipment. To produce accurately dosed gummies, you will need lab-grade scales for ingredient weighing. Please refer to our suggested equipment list located in the resources section of our website for more details on what type of scales you should be using. Weighing base material. Weighing our gelatin pucks is quick and easy. Each puck weighs approximately 100 grams, so you can get close to your target weight just by counting the number of pucks that you need for your batch. For reference, each case contains 10,000 grams of gelatin pucks, split into 2 bags with 5,000 grams in each. This information can be helpful when weighing out larger batches, so you can get close to your target weight without counting individual pucks. Once you are close to your target weight, you will need to cut the last puck into smaller pieces to reach the exact weight needed for the formula. We suggest using a pair of sharp, clean scissors to cut the last puck into smaller pieces to achieve your final desired weight. You can also use a knife and a cutting board if that's your preference. Weighing our pectin base. Our pectin base comes in a 2-part format, Part A and Part B. Part A is the pectin slurry that comes in a bucket. Part B is the 50% citric acid solution that comes in a separate container. Next, I will explain the 2 easiest ways that you can weigh out the Part A of our pectin base. Direct weigh method. With this method, you will need a scale that can hold the weight of your cooking vessel along with the amount of Part A pectin base that you need for your formula. We recommend using a heavy-bottomed stainless steel pot for best results. Simply place your pot onto the scale, tare the pot weight, and start adding the Part A pectin slurry by pouring directly into the pot from the bucket. The Part A slurry is a thick gel, so you may want to use a rubber spatula to help scrape the material and direct the flow into the pot. Once you get close to your final weight, you can stop pouring and simply use the rubber spatula to scoop smaller amounts into the pot until you reach your final desired weight. Reverse weigh method. This method is great if you don't have a scale that can hold the combined weight of your cooking vessel and base, or if you are weighing directly into a kettle. For the reverse weigh method, remove the lid from the Part A bucket of pectin base and place the bucket on the scale. Tare the weight of the bucket of Part A base and then begin adding it to your kettle. The goal is to keep adding base until you reach your target weight in negative numbers as displayed on your scale. In order to check the weight as you go, place the bucket back onto the scale periodically and compare to the weight needed on your formula calculator. Once you get close to your final weight, use your rubber spatula to scoop smaller amounts into your cooking vessel until you reach your target. Weighing your citric acid. Use a small beaker or other container to weigh your Part B citric acid solution. Tare the container and pour the citric acid solution into it until you reach your desired weight. Set this mixture aside. You will add this at the very end of the cooking process. Weighing your additives. Weighing out your additives can be a bit more challenging, but we are going to share some of our favorite tricks which will make this process much easier. Weighing distillate. When adding small amounts of distillate, we find it works best to use a syringe. Start by filling your syringe with heated distillate. You can fill your syringe ahead of time and then reheat it using a hot water bath, or you can fill your syringe with hot distillate at the time of production. If reheating using a water bath, after the distillate is heated, wipe down the syringe to remove any excess water and then remove the cap. Tare the syringe and then begin adding your distillate. Continue to add distillate until you reach your target weight in negative numbers. When weighing out larger amounts of distillate, we have discovered a couple of ways that work well. If you know the amount of distillate that you need ahead of time, you can pre-weigh your distillate into a smooth-sided silicone muffin cup and then freeze it. When your distillate puck is fully frozen, you can pop it out of the silicone mold and add it directly to your gummy base. Stir the distillate puck into the base until it has fully dissolved. This typically takes about 5 minutes depending on the size of your distillate puck. This is a great method to eliminate waste and maintain accuracy, as all of the distillate will come out in one piece. If you need more than what one muffin cup will hold, you can use any food-grade silicone container to achieve the same results. Another method is to heat both a jar of distillate and a syringe of distillate. Remove the caps from both and tare the jar and the syringe together. Begin adding the distillate from the jar. Once you get close to the target weight, begin using the syringe to keep adding small amounts of distillate until you reach your desired weight in negative numbers. Weighing powders. When weighing powders, we find it works best to pre-coat a beaker or similar smooth-sided container with your powdered additive, and then tare the container on your scale. That way, after weighing out the powdered ingredients, you can easily get the reading of the empty container back to 0, which lets you know that you've added the correct amount of powder into your product. If you have any questions about this video, please feel free to visit our website or reach out to us at any time. We are here to help you with every step of the process.